Welcome back, and today we got a bit of a huge mission. Yeah, once again, I've kind of shot myself in the foot with this one, and I didn't read properly. Now, obviously, in the last part, we wanted to go ahead and try to get bits and bobs to make this cactus wander, and we discovered that the hydraulic regulator thing requires steel turbines, which can only be crafted in this thing. And this is like the assembler kind of thing of the 3.0.0 update, if you like. Problem with this is, I didn't read, because I never seem to read properly, and it says right there, uses superheated steam, Dan. I don't have superheated steam. This is essentially come down to, once again, the beryllium nugget story. Yeah, in a regular, normal, not void world, this would be totally fine. And yeah, what I'm talking about is this special nugget here. This thing is only obtainable by breaking down beryllium ores, I think, and maybe you can get it randomly from like emerald ores if you break it as a kind of byproduct, if you like. Yeah, there's no way of me actually getting this in this world apart from bees, but I'm not going to go down the route of bees like somebody suggested. You crazy man? I ain't even got a single bee, and I would have to do some weird quest manipulation kind of trick to get into bees, and then I would have to breed them. Oh my god, I don't want this series to go on till 2027. It is currently 25 as we're recording. Yeah, you kind of get my gist. It will take forever. So I've come up with a bit of a plan to make this kind of fair for myself. I've discovered there's a recipe to actually get this in using an electrolyzer. Now, obviously, we don't have access to giving this electric, right? We can't power this thing. Now, I don't know if it can be powered. I might do a backup and try to see if this could be powered via Steam, because it is saying it can, but I don't think it's going to. But we're going to try anyway, as a bit of a lull. But anyway, if I chuck in 29 emerald dust, I will get a oxygen gas, 3 liters of it as a byproduct, some alumina dust, and some silicon dioxide dust. But the main thing we're after is the beryllium. One day I'll be able to say this word. We'll just call it bee dust for now. Out of it. And yeah, with that, I could just kind of cook it up and get ingots, and then I can turn the ingots into dust again if I really want to, but I can also just kind of turn them into the nuggets. There we go, with the sauce, sorry, just down here. And once we've got one nugget, we can essentially go down the route of trying our hardest to get as much of this stuff as we can. Yeah, the reason being is because we obviously need this for making the actual main hyper pressure reactor, which is the only way I'm going to be able to get superheated steam at the start of this process. But the main thing I really want this stuff is because in the actual multi-block of this, as you can see, it's like a big donut thing. We need a lot of beryllium, bee dust, in the rod form, and even more in that kind of aspect. So yeah, we're going to have to kind of really try our hardest to get this thing set up today. Otherwise, we're going to be slacking. But the problem with this is we also want to go ahead and try and get this set up as well. I really am really pushing my luck today. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off, but I have been quite busy. But the first thing I need to do is do something with all of this. We got a lot of cotton seeds here, and cotton is the way I'm making steel. So if we use cotton with screws, I think it's 2 screws and a cotton to 1 salt, we should be able to make some steel nuggets look. So we've got 2 cotton, 2 screws, and a salt. And what I'm going to be doing is pretty much burning through a good 1,000 of that, I would say, just to kind of get a lot of dust, because most of this recipes are requiring brill, which actually isn't that bad, because all you do is mix that with the bronze. Actually, you have to wait for ingots to cook. Now, I have been doing a lot of this off camera, and we got 300 sat here right now, which is good. What's going on here? Why you got all these chests? Well, I've been very busy, kind of somehow automating this. It's quite a bit of randomness in here. But yeah, we've kind of sectioned out a load of dust here for myself. So we got iron, we got bronze, we got steel, we got quartz sand, which I need for crafting up the fire bricks with the wet concrete look. That is just chucking sand in the macerators, sorry. And then we got loads of clay dust. Quite a lot of it, to be honest. A load of iron. No, that's stone. Iron's at the back, sorry. They look very similar, the colours. And then here we got a bit of glass. Now, there was another stack in there, but I've already gone ahead and turned that into a little obsidian glass and just regular glass. Because if you remember correctly, this cactus wonder thing needs glass. But not only that, the actual donut thing needs glass as well. Quite a bit, I think it is. And we will be going ahead and turning that into our trusty, quite clear glass. So it needs 45, look. So yeah, I've kind of been quite busy, as you could probably tell. There's quite a lot of ingots in there as well, especially in the Strons department, look. So yeah, we're not doing too bad. We've got a lot of bits and bobs here. This is all chugged up now. It's all completely backed up. I haven't really been paying a lot of attention to that yet. It's lovely. It's really good that I've got that all set up. Here, by the way, this blue thing is just lapis that I'm growing. Because, yeah, I'm a donkey. A couple of you guys pointed out. And I always am a donkey on here. I don't think I've got any bone meal. We cannot really show you this. Hopefully I'll get it. But if you break this or harvest it without this axe, you only get 1 lapis. But sometimes you can get 2 or 3 pieces. Ah, there we go. We got 2, look. No, we got 3. Because this has fortune on it. So I am just using that, much like I did with my XP berries, just to kind of get more for my buck. And why do I want the lapis? Well, yeah, as I was saying, I've been a donkey. I mean, throughout this whole playthrough, I've been a donkey. Oh, we've been doing peg trading as well, by the way, and buying as much as we can. We've only got like 90 emeralds left. Oh, God. This is starting to get catastrophic territory right now. We've really rinsed in all of my supplies. But yeah, what I mean by being a donkey is we got these spikes, right? And obviously my books. Yeah, a couple of you guys pointed out to me and told me to try. Yeah, I've been really stupid. I put these in like this, right? And obviously nothing's coming up. That's because you're supposed to put them in 1x1s, look. And then you can enchant them, if you like. So, yeah, I'm debating whether to go down the route of trying to enchant these or at least get educational on some spikes. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about there, that is the actual enchant that would give me more XP drops from, like, mobs. A bit like this XP boost. I'm not sure we can apply XP boost essentially on spikes itself. I'm not really too sure. If we can and add educational at the same time, which goes up to educational 5, by the way, we will be laughing in a lot of XP. Hopefully I can still hear, because that is pretty awful, especially when you're wearing headphones. Yeah, out of all of that, though, we got quite a bit, like 3,520 odd, which is pretty decent, but it's not that great. Now, the reason being is because we actually need to have that number, because the way this GregTech works is a nugget has to be turned into a round or something, which is like a dust. Yeah, so we essentially lose about half because it costs 2 nuggets. So yeah, we've only got 1,700 really, or 800-ish. So I had to go ahead and make myself another file and another hammer. So we've just used up a lot of strons just to get all this. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got, which is about what I said, like 1,700 odd. Quite a bit is going through the hoppers and stuff right now. But yeah, this isn't great though. It may look like a lot, but it's probably only like a stack and a half or so of steel, I would imagine. So yeah, we're going to let that do its thing for now. This is probably going to get completely full up, so I'm going to have to kind of distribute this stuff a little bit here. We got a load of formium here. I don't even know if we can cook this. No, we can't. Okay, we have to go ahead and cook this. Now, the reason I got all that is because I was doing so much pec trading. I've been trying to get my hardest to get another diamond. I've only got 1 diamond to my name right now. And the reason being is because I really wanted to go down the route of making a proper steam grinder, but we need another diamond. And obviously I've destroyed my mob farm, and I know this guy can give you sometimes like the really rare red like bag. What are they called? Loot bags. These red ones, look. I thought they were legendary, but they're not. They're rare. So, what's the next thing on the cards? Well, I feel like we should probably go down the route of making this electrolyzer first before we do anything today. This is going to be a bit of a problem to craft, to be honest, because we're going to have to do it all manually. We don't have assemblers. We don't have anything like that. Yes, I know I should be using a turbine to power it, okay, before you shout at me, so I should be making a turbine too. But come on, guys, forgive me, man. I want to do this as best and fair as possible, but there just is no real way of me getting this unless this powers. I mean, I'm hoping it doesn't and it just blows up, because that's going to make the video more funny. But yeah, anyway, right, what do we need to do here? Well, let's break all this up into sections. Most of this is going to come back to my memory anyway. Pretty much all of this is pretty easy, to be honest. It's just when it comes to the actual chip where we're going to run into a bit of a problem. Okay, I think my tools are still in here. Yeah, so we do have some wire cutters here. We don't even have a wire mill, which is Yeah, this is going to be painful. Right, so we've got our extra gold wire. Yeah, that was a bit of a pain to make the wire cutters. I accidentally put in too much formium ingots into my hammer thing. So yeah, we ended up getting quite a bit of that. But regardless, we got another wire cutter. We're probably going to need more anyway, because there's quite a lot of wires involved in these recipes, especially for the chips. So yeah, we're going to need quite a bit of things here. We're going to need sticky resin. We're going to need slime balls. Oh, jeez. There we go. We got the electrolyzer for no literal reason. But that was, wow, that was quite painful to craft. Okay. Right. Is this going to work or is it going to just blow up? Oh, man, I'm a little bit scared by this. But let's go. Hopefully I don't take a death to this, because that'll be awful. Well, there's steam in there. This isn't going to work, is it? It's just going to blow up in my face, because you're supposed to use a turbine anyway. But let's see what happens. Ah! Oh! Okay, I didn't die, but that was worth it, right? No? Oh, God. How did the floor not even break? Oh, jeez. I didn't know that was going to happen, but I kind of guessed it would happen, right? So, yeah, don't be fooled for that saying steam. Anyway, we crafted it, right? So 29 pieces of dust is what we need now of the emerald form. Now, this is going to be interesting to get because we don't really have a lot of this stuff, as I already mentioned at the very start, because we were trading quite a lot with the peck here. Okay. I'm hoping we could just chuck this in the macerator. What was it? 29, right? Can we do that? Okay. We can make plates and rods out of that. Yeah, we can. Oh, this kind of macerates stupidly fast. Right, is this all done? Yes, it is. Perfect. 29 pieces. So, how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to have to... well, there's literally no other way. Launch us in here, I guess. And we electrolyze that, okay? This is going to hurt my soul a little bit. I'm really against cheating in this game. I despise it. Like, I hate those YouTubers and stuff that have millions of crap and they never actually did anything. It really frustrates me because you could blatantly tell that they never played the game. But yeah, this is going to hurt me a little bit. So what is it we need to get? Beryllium dust. Okay. Allow cheats. Is that right? Give a S. Is that even a thing in this version? Is it not like that? Do we have to do my name? Oh, there we go. Beryllium. Nope. I'll get there in a minute. GregTech. Beryllium dust. Oh, jeez. Is it not called that? Is it dust beryllium? Oh. How do we even spell that? Berry R-I-E-M. Brilliant. I've just remembered something. There's a way to tell exactly what this item is called by doing that, isn't there? GregTech GT.metal meta item, sorry. 01? What the hell, man? .01, wasn't it? Oh, Christ. What the hell is that? That's not right. Okay, I didn't really want to red wrench this because that's even worse to me. But I don't really know how else to get this item. I was going to try to do it by giving it, but it's not working like that. Okay, how does this work? Control click here to cycle between recipe. Control click. Okay. Oh my god, this hurts so much. I don't want to do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right, before anything stupid, let's just save and back up. Get out of here. Load that back up. There we go. Right, we're back on the world. This is quite camouflaged on here, right? Right, before we do anything though, let's just back up. Start. There we go. I started my own backup. Right, cool. We got the dust, okay? Definitely did not cheat it in, okay? We did it legitimate. We used the electrolyzer without any electricity, and we got it. Oh, man. Okay. I don't have cheats anymore, right? Because I don't want that. You don't have permission to use the command. Perfect. Right. Okay. Right. I believe probably we can just cook this thing as an ingot in here, right? Is it working in there? Put that in there for now. Does it work? No. Okay, we just need to go and cook that in a furnace then. That's not too much of a problem. Oh, God. Okay. That was a bit... Don't like doing that, really. A little bit bad now. Please forgive me, guys, okay? I mean... I wanna beat this, and that's the only way of me doing this. Really feel like I stabbed my heart a little bit. And it's making me feel like maybe there was another way, but I really did check everything. Okay, anyway, we need to cook these. We won't dwell on it. We got it legitimately, okay? I just need an ingot, please. Oh, we can turn that into nuggies. Like that, isn't it? No? There we go. Cool. There we go. We got the nuggets. Right. So now we got at least some form of this nugget. We could just go ahead and use our trusty thing over there again. Cool. Let's go ahead and turn all of these into nuggets then. Perfect. That's that. We will put 1 or 2 in there for now. And this requires... Oh, greed. That's right. So we need to go and get a load of gold ingots, a load of salt, and again, using these. So there's only 966 left, which isn't very good. Because we need quite a lot of this stuff, right? We're going to have to math this out now. First things first, once again, salt is in. Right, in that goes. We're just going to chuck in a stack of that as well. And in goes the gold. Which is also metallium. Whoops. I messed up there, didn't I? Right, and now we can go for this. We got 2,000, nearly 3,000. Yeah, it's not perfect. What other bits of bobs can we use for this? Apparently we can use droppers and copper clusters. I don't really want to use that. It's just all about the seed, right? Okay. Armor-wise, though, we could just chuck in all these bits and bobs. Do these contain full? They do. Yeah, that's fine. We could just literally chuck in all that. I don't really care about that. We get no end of armor from our peck anyway. Okay, so we're going to have a problem now, which is the cotton. So, yeah, we're going to have to get more bones. Oh, and by the way, I never said about this. I went ahead and researched something in this one here. I actually researched a few things to unlock this, which was this alchemy back processing. And what you could do is actually turn bone meal back into bones, which is very strange, for a price with a lot of things, which I have basically worked out is, for me, a screw, or 2, a creeper head or any mob head, cactus, which we got infinite of, and cotton. And this will give me back a bone. So the way I'm doing this is by chucking in a bone with per dentio, I think that's how you say that, you get 4 bone meal. So yeah, I had to unlock all these researches, but there is a way of somewhat duping, as long as you got the ingredients for it, bones. So yeah, with this tiny amount of bones though, 34, if I've got this stuff in there now, which I don't think I have, no. But how do we get that? Wow. You're never going to believe what it is. Well, there's one in there right now, but it's just chucking cactus in it, which you and I know, we got like no end of cactus. We don't care about cactus. And yeah, I could just go ahead and turn these into a load of bone meal, look. Like that. And there we go. So now I've got a bit of bone meal. I can go ahead and get some more cotton, but that's not really a lot, is it? Yeah, we might need to go down a route then of what other things can we use? Copper, it said. But how do we make copper? That's bronze. Oh no, we need cotton again for that. This one's being a bit of a problem. How much is left in here? 38. Not a lot. Maybe combine 38 plus a load of cotton might be good, maybe. So we got quite a bit of cotton out of that, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with that. But once again, though, we are keeping a stack of bone meal for, you know, when we need to do this again. Because I probably haven't got enough, but we will figure that out once we do that in a second. But I imagine we have now, and I really hope we do. So what are we missing? We kind of want to bring this up to 1,000, I think. Because we obviously need all this amount, but we're going to need a couple more plates here. And who knows, maybe we're going to need more in the future. I don't really like this being off, so yeah, we're going to quickly do this. This seems to only do 8 at a pop, which is very bad. It's so slow, man. But this is all free resources, essentially, so I shouldn't really be complaining, I guess. Right, so let's put all that in there for now. Tidy up a little bit. So these give me 3 a pop, right? So that's fine. I think I'm going to chuck in all this crap, really. I don't really care about numbers-wise. I'm just going to go for it, I think. There's quite a lot of metal in there anyway, but yeah, we can't really help that. So let's just get all those golden apples in. Get all that in there. It's only 150. See, it's not great. Let's get all this in there. Chuck these guys in there as well. And just go for it. And yeah, because I'm a legend, I've got all of my dollies over here. But yeah, I've gone ahead and break one of these anyway. And what we're going to do is just slap that there, do that, and then pick it up. Because if we put that on there, it will just literally fill through. Oh my god, as you just saw. Jesus. Yeah, these Brill pipes, man, they are bloody crazy. Right, so that's all in there. So that should just start making ingots for me, which is good. They're not very pricey. That's perfect. Good. So let's get that going. And now we need to go and pick up the other box with 4,010 or whatever it is. And yeah, there's that. Then we could start working our way towards making all the other bits. So like the Brill plates and things like that. We totally didn't cheat the item in. Okay? Leave me alone, comment section. Is there anything I could do? I'm never going to shut up about this. Because I don't like it. That's why. Oh, man. So looking at the Brill department, yeah, this is actually worse than I thought because of the pipes. Yeah, we need like 1,000 and something Brill ingots for this. Jesus. Yeah. Hold up, we got 3 Brill dust in here. 28 ingots in here too. No plates though. We're going to need clay compound as well for this. Oh, jeez. Okay. But then we got this as the superheated steam, which realistically, right now, doesn't actually do anything for me. So I wonder if this is a good idea to actually make this yet. Because I could just make iron dust literally with, you know, salt. And that's no problem. Whereas steel is becoming a bit of a problem for me right now. We are currently crafting up quite a bit of Brill dust here. How much have we actually got now? 339. How much do we need on this? 381. 381. And then we need sugar ton of XP as well. Oh, I feel like I should be making this first, actually, now. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let's stop this for a minute. Because Strons is the next issue. But we got quite a bit in here already, because I did make quite a lot off camera. Oh, looks like we got most of my greeny bits going through now. Nice. So what is that? 4 stacks in a bit. And we need 6 stacks. 6 stacks of Strons. Okay, so these are 2 and 1. That will give me quite a bit there. Okay, let's just stop this for a minute. Oh god. Hang on. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is get the blast boiler thing up and running instead. This thing. This gypsum though is going to be a massive issue for me. We're going to have to figure that out when we get to that, I guess. Let's get all this out of here. So the interesting thing about the Strons is it absolutely eats your steam supply. Look at this. 25,600 liters a second when you got it on parallel 8. Yeah, this is starting to burn through all this, and it is currently raining, and it is nighttime. So yeah, I've got to be careful here. But how are we doing here? Oh, we're almost on 6 stacks. Okay, I might take that out. That should be the last batch. Yeah. You know what? I think we might have everything for it. Right, that's all the Strons in. Let's grab all these plates out of here. We probably have got some plates and bits and bobs already in here. But what I'm going to do is start chesting this up, I think. Because we're going to get confused otherwise. So, Brill, we need a lot of plates by the looks of it. As well. But we need 381. Okay, we got quite a lot here. I kind of want to do this exact because I don't want to waste anything. So we need 381 ingots, but we do already have 28. So we can literally ditch the 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Right, you don't despawn, please. We'll go and chuck all these in my furnaces, get these guys cooked up, and then we'll turn them all into plates. And then we got all those bits and bobs ready. Then we need to make the clay compound. Oh, jeez, man. This is a serious one today. No, Dan, they go up there, but we need to split all this up into threes. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and put this steel away and my bronze just to tidy up a little bit. But yeah, we're going to need 5 stacks of all the bits to make this clay compound. Well, we've only got a little bit of iron, so we're going to have to go down and macerate up a few iron here. So let's just quickly do that. Put them in there, get them macerating up. Nice. There's a bit of bronze in there, look. Perfect. So now we've got all that going. The next part to think about is the upper part of the actual craft, which is the fire bricks, right? Obviously, we got some fire bricks right here, but that's only like 20, 30 bricks. It's not really a lot. But we got one of these brick blast furnace faces, which I'm going to use just one of these anyway, and I'll use the bricks anyway. We need a quadruple steel plate. Okay, that's not that bad, but we need 4 of them. So that's like a good 30 ingots just sat there, right there. Not too much of a problem. The biggest problem here, though, is the fire bricks. We need a lot of bricks, and that's all we got, look. Can you actually believe it? I have somehow burnt through that whole tree. Wow. I say tree, but it's not really a tree, is it? We're going to take a whole stack of clay here, because we're going to need to turn these into dust. Both of them. Ah, there's actually some in here, look. There's a bit of stone dust there. Okay. I'm going to put you away for now, and that emeralds as well. We'll grab the calcite, because we're going to need that. Yeah. We need a lot of dusts, man. So while I'm waiting again, I'm going to go ahead and grab 16 buckets here. And we're going to start the process of crafting up some gypsum. I'm a bit worried about this one because this is where I feel like, uh-oh, I don't have enough XP. I'm probably more than likely certain that downstairs there is some XP berries ready to harvest. We got 116 here. Let's eat all these. 55 levels is nothing. We've got 3 gypsum there. Do we have anything else anywhere? Oh, this is full though. So that's 16 gypsum just sat in there. But I got to be careful with this because do I really, really need 148? What do we got here? 1, 2, how many is in there again? Let's have a look here. Brick. Blast. Right. How many are you in there? 32. So it's 32 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So if I'm correct here, in total, we've already got 52 of these bricks. So that means we could probably get away with just making like 100 of these now. Because we've already got these bricks already. Please tell me that's correct. Now, my other idea was to look at this, and if can we macerate this or something? Oh, we get brick dust. Okay. Okay. I was wondering, like, if we could get some fire bricks back or something. So yeah, we don't need to go that mental here. We still need to get 200 though, which is quite a lot of gypsum. So yeah, let's get the ball rolling and make some gypsum. I'm gonna go ahead and start making a load of rods. Yeah, because we need like millions of these things. So let's just get that ball rolling as well. Over here, we should have our 80 plates or something like that. Let's have a look. Yeah, 80. Perfect. So that's that. We need to just go and get the brill as well and continue plating that up as well. Jeez, this is insane. Insane crafts. Especially in a void world. It's just bonkers, man. It really is. So I'm currently making the fire bricks. I'm not 100% sure if I've got enough here or like too much. Oh, we're very close. 38 missing. This is currently making a load of clay dust for me. I think that will probably be it, to be honest. Yeah, 606. Perfect. So all we need to do is put them in here, but the problem is this is kind of working right now. So yeah, we're going to have to stop you, bro. Let's put all the ingots in here. Oh, God. We're getting in such a pickle here with all these ingots. Oh, no. These ingots are supposed to be turned into plates. So we're going to sort that out. These guys could probably go in here. Jeez, this is just lots of resources going everywhere here, and I'm not automating any of this. This is awful. But it's hard when you're in a void world. You understand if you did it. I know I should be automating most of this. I know. But it's difficult, okay? You know what? I'm going to make all these beryllium pipe casings. We only need 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So we need that, and those 80. Boom. 40 of them. Done. So we're actually not that far off, look. We got 299, which we are kind of crafting up another batch of rods here. I'm going to go for that a little bit more there. Do we have any in here? Just out of curiosity. Don't really think so. Yeah, we are pretty close to doing the crazy clay compound one, which is pretty bonkers, to be honest. So that's it, I think. We don't need any more, so we can kind of stop that from doing that. Oh, too late. That should be it, right? Oh, 321. Yeah, but we can't help that. We have to craft these in twos, so get that out of there. You can go in there, sir. We don't need the rods anymore. Right, initially, we should be able to make this stuff then, the Strong's wrapped casing now then. So we need all of that, we need all of that, and we need all that. I don't know if this needs a tool in the middle. No, apparently not. Is that it? 256, yep, 4 stacks. My God, we actually did it. I'm very happy by that. And I don't know if you've noticed, but Legendary Dan has already gone ahead and crafted all 3 of these bits here. I've had these in this chest for a while. Steam hatch, input and output. Boom, boom, boom. Lovely jubbly. They all go in there. So we are literally waiting now around for gypsum. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Oh, and we obviously need to cook all these fire bricks, right? So let's get that bad boy back on. Yeah, that's all fill up. Perfect. So we can get you back over there. We're obviously going to need to kind of plan out where this is going to go. And I've kind of already thought about this. I want to put it here. I think this thing is huge, like lengthways anyway. There we go. That doesn't really matter. It's not perfect. But it should be fine. We don't even need to move the peg. We literally don't have to move anything. And I have just had a bit of a brainwave. Do we have XP balls? We do! Oh! Right, so I've just grabbed all the gypsum I've got. And that is, I think, if I'm right, 87? Yeah, 87 we got in total. Oh, Jesus, man. Okay, so we need like 113 still, which is 200 and something liters of XP. Juice. Okay, let's go and make a mob farm and sort out this situation right now. So I think I got everything I need to go ahead and make some sort of a makeshift mob farm here. We are going to just slap this chest here though and slap all this in here. There we go. Now, luckily, I brought down a dolly with me. Move this stuff a little bit quicker and not cause any issues. So yeah, I'm going to just make a standard kind of mob farm here, I think. What I mean by that is just any mob could kind of spawn. I don't really care. I just need XP is where I'm going with this. So I need to just make a drop chute that I can get in, smack them. Right, so I've been a little bit busy, as you can see right here. We got a bit of a mob farm going on here. Yeah, I'm trying to make this as cheap as possible and fast, because I don't really want to clear up a massive mob farm here. So we're only going for a 5x5, and this will reduce my resource cost and clearing up cost, if you like. Yeah, I've got these spectroglass here. This is just to avoid the water going down for now. Yeah, we need to go back up, get some fences or some signs or something, and loads more spectroglass. I think what I'm going to do is probably do a checkerboard pattern to try to avoid spiders spawning, because they're just going to clog up and climb up this chute, and yeah, spiders suck in general in Minecraft, so yeah, I don't really want them spawning. And that's pretty much it. There shouldn't be any mobs spawning though, because we've got the mega torch thing there for now, the magma torch. So yeah, let's go and get some more spectral glass, and then we should be good to kill, I think. So I switched out the wood for stone slabs. That has 6 blast resistance. The reason being is because, you know, the mobs are crazy and they just blow up all the time. So you've got to be really careful here. Now, something else I need to be really careful with is that I have the enchantment unstable, which is going to be a bit of a problem. I think this, apparently someone said in the comment section, by the way, that this only blows up if you've got gunpowder in your, like, inventory. So yeah, we shall see what happens there. What? Oh man, I don't have any more of this wood. Jenny thought that was the same color. Okay, I think that's all the glass in place. It's quite a lot of it to go and pick up. But that's why I wanted to make quite a lot of stuff, because I don't want to keep going up and down, picking it up sort of thing. Right, all we need to do now is finish this off. We'll go for the yellow just because we want to make this as lovely as possible. It started to look nice at the start, and then it just went, yeah, all south. In theory, that's pretty much it, I think. We just need to break the magnum torch, and this thing should kind of work. God. All hell's going to break loose now. Okay, great start. A zombie just fell to his death. Spider, yep, I said there would be spiders. XP, come to me. Okay, we need to lower these then a little bit. So I don't really like the fact that they can see me here. So yeah, we're going to kind of adjust that a little bit, because that is potential of them shooting me off the edge or shooting a fire gas ball thing at me or something. So we need to be careful with that. To spice this up a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and rip this one away as well. So we could just stand there. This might be what kills me. Because, yeah, this is getting a bit too close for comfort, I think. But we'll see. Yeah. A bit close, right? But I don't think everything can get to me, all the XP and that. But look at that, we're level 30, look. It's definitely a really good way of getting XP. Right, let's get ready to do a serious mob farm grind session, I think. So I'm going to kind of move the chests a little bit here. We're ready to go. We've moved that one over there as well. I guess we could put you there as well. We got 6 double chests just sat here. Oh man, okay, right. I'm going to have to be very busy right now and get a load of XP. We're currently like 99 we're on. So we're pretty much bang on halfway there. This is going to be 10 years, like really long. But I'm mainly waiting for the XP berries as well, though, because they give me a massive wad of XP. Yeah, this farm isn't as fast as I thought it was going to be. I thought it'd be pumping them out, but it's pretty slow, to be honest.
6.5 hours later.
Oh, guys, we're 16 away. I just put 37 levels into this. So I reckon 2 more 30 levels, and we're good to go, I would say. So let's go and have a little look at my berries. Now, if they are around stage 3, I'm going to just harvest them anyway. Okay, these are. We're going for it. Because there is a good chance you do get berries. Oh my god, this could be it, I think. We got 28 levels. Surely this is enough to get 5. We only need 10,000, right? It is! Yes! Oh my god. We got 202. That's it, boys and girls. We've done it. Yes. Okay, right. What do we do now? We're going to just put a torch down, maybe, just in case. There we go. Let's just kill these last guys. Whoa. Why was he coming at me, like, so fast? That was weird. Oh, man. Okay, so that probably took, like, a good hour or so just of my time standing there and chopping away. Which, okay, was a little bit of a longer process, I guess, but hopefully we don't really need to do that again. But yeah, we got a lot of things out of this though, which is pretty cool. We got so much armor we need to macerate up and sort out. But the main thing I'm really interested in is look at all these treasure bags we got. And there's a good chance I might end up getting a diamond out of that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy by this, to be honest. I'm going to grab these buckets maybe and bring them back up. We'll leave this down here for now. Oof. Nah, we should probably take it up. We'll take the wand as well. The hoppers.
Huh.
You're making 4? We got 101. We done it, guys. Yes. We needed 100. We got 1 extra. But what we need to do now is smash all of that over there and nick everything. And away we go. I think I better make myself another wrench here because we got 1% and 22, right? Yeah. Oh, no. That ain't going to cut it for lifting up all of that, I don't think. It really sucks that we have to use wrenches to pick this up. But hey, it is what it is, right? Wow, I'm so happy I made this wrench for that last break. Right, we got 52. Okay, I think I said 52, so I must have counted that correctly then. GG, Dan. One of them, and all of this. Should be able to make the actual brains of it, as I like to call it. There we go, and that should be a quest. Yep, there we go. Better blasting. Let's grab all of the bits. And for some reason we got that on us. Not entirely sure why. Right, so I think I just said 4, right? We want that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Christ. Okay. I think we might have to rotate it like that. There we go. Is this where I want it? It's rather big. Poor Peck, we're not going to see your face anymore, bro. But I want to keep this all aligned as best as I can. I think this is fine. Might actually push it back 2, I think. Now I'm thinking about it. Can we use this to break this? Yes, we can. That's good. Let's have a look again. Yeah, that's better. It's more central into this, isn't it then? Perfect. Yeah. Okay, no, I like that. Right, are we doing it? Oh my god, this is insane. Is it done? Jeez, that took forever. I think we've done it. Multi-block is complete, it says. Oh my god. Right, we need to grab all these bits and find the steam hatch. Oh dear. Maybe I should have placed them before. The problem with this is we need to go down, I think. But I have no idea where it's going to be. Probably it's somewhere. Well, I guess we could look at the schematic for it. So it's the hive. Yeah, so it would have placed it right there. Okay. Let's grab some building blocks, rip all that part all off, and place these where we can actually, you know, work with. So I've done the maths. I think I need about 20 normal pipes for this. So I've just put in some more stronzy bits in here. or at least to try and make some. Yeah, I would like to go sleep really, but I can't yet. Anyway, we've got 14 pipes. I'm going to go and grab my builder's wand. We should be able to automate this, which is going to be interesting. If we do a similar sort of setup as we did over there, right? We could just use brill pipes, if you like, and conveyors and things like that to actually automate a steel production. This is mental. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how this kind of plays out in a minute. Right, okay. So we are just waiting on these strands, which is probably done now. We can make these pipes. And we need 6 of them. Well, let me just check the recipe of this again. So 9 equals 2. Let's plumb in this so that is all connected. And let's put you there and flip you down. Well, hey, it's all plumbed up, look. So that's all good. Now we just need 1 pipe. And essentially this is going to work. But we need to make sure that a load of steam can get into this. Okay, it's going. Alright, so how does one work? Let's turn you on. It's fill up with steam. That's good. This has a parallel of 1. Fair enough. Okay. In goes my iron. In goes some cactus coke. What's going to happen? I'm actually speechless. Are you freaking kidding me? That's like the quickest thing in the world. What? How much steam did that even use? I can't even read what that said. It just says running fine and there's just 8 still. Wait, what? What is this? Wait a minute. Oh my god. How taxing are you? Wait, what? What the hell, man? Okay, these guys are not backed up yet. Wait, what? I'm really confused. I can't even see how much it's actually using, but my god, you can get a lot of steam really fast. Oh, steel, sorry. Not steam. Jeez, this is totally worth making. Okay, absolute nightmare to craft, but my god, that is an insane, crazy speed of steel right there I can get. Wow, this is fine, look. Okay, let me go and grab like an absolute butt ton of iron then and give this another go. God, it's that quick, you can't even see anything. Honestly, it's not even that bad at all. What is this? This is crazy. Okay. Well, I know what I got to do. I got to upgrade these to brill ones, right? So I've just had a little bit of brainwave. I'm going to go ahead and do what I have done here with the piping, just to make it my life a little bit easier for binning sakes. Yeah, we got all this steel in that. And here, what we could do is just make sure that is told what is to go in there, if you know what I mean. So yeah, if we just put like all of the ash in that one for starters, because obviously that produces more, and then all of the steel in that one, it would just kind of filter out for me, if you know what I mean. Cheaper way. So if I was to put in some iron again, it would just do it now. But this is going to get full very, very fast. Right, so I've kind of adjusted the recipe a little bit here, and yeah, I think this is what we're going to need. 1,287 brill dust, 858, and 429 steel dust. Okay, we need loads of bronze, like loads. But to make it even faster for myself, I could go ahead and just use my new diamond I got and get the steam grinder. So we are missing 2 pistons, that is it. We got all the bits for this. I think we've even crafted like 26 of these already, look. So we could go ahead and make this thing. I was thinking though, I could just go ahead and switch this out for the actual grinder instead, just to kind of save myself. Right, so I got my 2 pistons. We are using sticky ones. There we go. I'm not going to go ahead and put all this down. We're going to just try this in here like this. And I think this needs to be like so. Yep, it's absolutely fine, look. So this has a parallel of 8, look. Perfect. Nice. So, yeah, what we're going to do then is probably just store this in here for now. And if we do need that ever again, we will just kind of hook it back up sort of thing. Right, so input, let's put all these in and see what happens. Oh, it uses no steam whatsoever. Absolutely perfect. Very, very fast. Good. Right, okay. I think that's probably going to keep me going. We've got 1,000 pieces of salt on me for now. Right, let's get all these bad boys in here. Oh, something's happened. This is full. That's not a problem. This is mental now. What am I doing today? Like, I've literally changed my whole life on here. This is crazy. You guessed it. We also need to get ourselves a load of wooden pipes as well. Fun times. So let's go ahead and craft as many of these as we can for now. And then we're going to have to use up some loggage. Right, so I wanted to go ahead and make myself another oak drawer because I don't think I had enough. Right, let's just go crazy here. Grab that. Oh my god, we don't even have any bronze nuggets in here. Seriously, Dan? So I actually ended up switching to iron halfway through there. Well, not halfway, a little bit less than that, I would say. Just so we got a bit iron backed up. But yeah, we've almost got 2 full storage drawers out of all of that. It's pretty crazy impressive how much you get, really. Right, so we need to go and get both my dollies, which I stupidly forgot. Yep, there we go. Right, put you back on. I'm going to have to do something about my axe at some point. Pickaxe. We're going to have to repair it. It's got 19 durability. Oh, God. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is slap the nuggets on here and get them blending up into the tiny dust. I just feel like it's going to be somewhat quicker. So we're going to just put you there. Do that and go and grab them quickly. So we've got 418 bronze in there right now. We need a good another 418 pretty much. And we need 429 this. So yeah, let's just do that for now. Turn all this into brill. Let's just do it. We don't need you anymore. So it's double the amount of this to steel, isn't it, for brill? Okay, we may as well get this ball rolling because this is going to take a lot of time as well to do. You might be wondering, what on earth am I doing? Well, I'm dividing. That's what I'm doing. All of my brill dust into the correct amount for these furnaces. So yeah, now we just go in here and spam all this in here, and then that all cooks up lovely. And then what I'm going to do is probably break all these to get all the drops. I think that's probably the best bet. So because I'm a legend and I want to go ahead and just break these to take all the items out, yeah, we're going to have to actually fix my pickaxe, right? So I've got a load of zinc dust on me, only 5 pieces to be in fact. We need 2 obsidian and 2 steel, I think it is. Right, we can make that. I think these can just all go in here, and I think they just kind of go anywhere. Yeah, how did I remember that? Good. Right, this is off, so let's grab you, get them back in there, churning away. Dun, dun, dun. Get that back in there, and get that also back in there. There we go. Right, brill in my hotbar, whatever. Let's get you guys in there, and now we cook up that, and that is ready to go. So we get 8 ingots. That'll be enough to just repair my pickaxe, and that'll probably keep me going now. These things are starting to be finished, look, which is good. So there we go. We got 2 obsidianite, obsidianite, or whatever it's called. There we go. 24%. That's pretty good. Right, let's just break all of these now. Pick up all the items. kind of work out how much Brill we got then. So we got a total of 592 of them. We need 532. Okay. So I'm going to take the exact amount we need, just because I don't want to overshoot this, because we need to make some of these into plates as well. We need to take up 4 more. Right, there we go. Let's put those ones in there. All of these, though, need to be turned into rods. So let's grab extruder rod. Hopefully we're going to have enough steam for all this stuff. In they go. With no hopper we don't have. Okay. We'll grab this one then. And we'll slap a hopper on there. There we go. Cool. And we just start storing these in there. Grab this out here. God, so much going on. So as I'm starting to realize I need a bit of bronze, like bronze gears and bronze pipes, things like that, I've just switched my priority now to ingot form of bronze. Yeah, we're gonna need quite a bit of bits and bobs here. We do have quite a few tiny fluid pipes already. Probably don't need any more rings. Yeah, this what is it? The hydraulic pump's a little bit of a tedious one to craft. A little bit. It's not like really bad. That will probably give me enough for what I need. 12. Yep, that's fine. Right, we got everything I need, I think. There's the hydraulic motors. Perfect. So, yeah, we're just missing a load of rubber rings, which we got 1 rubber ring there and a rubber bar. We don't need a lot. That's for sure. We need some clay compound now, though, I'm realizing. In the rod form, which we got quite a bit anyway. So we might be able to pull this off already. 32. Got 21. We need a lot of clay compound plates as well. Got 10. 50. Wow, okay. So now we need a load of clay dust. This is ever going to end. So I just wanted to confirm if I needed hatches as well, and it seems like I do. But I've just noticed this says 32. Well, that was on 64 just a minute ago. So yeah, we've completely overshot all the Brill item pipes, the compound and the clay compound stuff a little bit there. But again, you can't ever overshot in GregTech New Horizons, right? Right, anyway, what did I come over here for? Sulfur, right? Well, that's what we're doing. We don't even have any buckets here. Oh, God. Why? So I'm currently manipulating all my steam a little bit here. Yeah, we've got massive issues going on with steam. I need to go ahead and make a load of strons, which is these ones, and yeah, they're quite pricey, obviously. And we didn't look at that, which is interesting. I don't even think I have the huge pipe, you know. Do I? No, I don't. So we're going to have to just craft these. Jeez, man. Right, okay. We got 4 huge Strons fluid pipes. Actually wasn't that expensive, weirdly. I feel like they might have got the math wrong on that. 36 for that. I don't know. It just feels really expensive, that. Anyway, we should be able to make the whole thing now. So let's just grab everything. And there is the horrible craft done. My God. What a nightmare. Yeah. I think that's fine. Let's do it. Oh. Oh, this is that weird, annoying thing, isn't it? So I got a feeling I need to make this one by hand, which is going to be really fun because it's a lovely shape. I don't know if I'm missing something here or what, but I don't know what it is, but maybe there's a way of me turning off that glass detection or something on this. It's really frustrating. Right, in theory this should be it, but don't quote me on that. I don't honestly know if that's correct. They never change colour. So something's not right, I think. Oh, this is awful. I don't know. I feel like I got it all right, though. Right, let's just grab some cobble or something. What's going on here? What have I done wrong? It's worked. Here we go. We have done it. Don't doubt yourself, Dan. You done it. Way! I don't know why it just doesn't like this glass. It has to choose the glass. Maybe I'm being silly. Maybe there is a way of doing that. But yeah, no, we got it. We got the ginormous donut. It's just there. So yeah, what we need to do with this though is pump in oil, right? So this needs oil and steam for it to work, which is quite interesting. We need to put steam in this one, I guess, and then we'll put like oil that we get over there from obviously making the what do you call it, the cactus coke. We put that in there, and then outputting it will be coming the superheated steam, and that should be what we need for this, which is the next hurdle of my life. But this is going to be a lot easier, this one, because we've got steam creating machine right behind me. So yeah, this isn't going to be too bad, to be honest. We can change that. No, steel. There we go. So there's going to be quite a lot of steel involved in this one, but it's not that much on the braille department, to be honest. But we got a load of these pipes already. We got a load of clay compound already. But yeah, I think I should probably wrap it up there. I know I haven't actually powered this thing up, but it's pretty self-explanatory, really. There's not really much of a point of powering it up right now. We haven't even made this. I'm only doing it for this one turbine thing, and then we can get our cactus. So I imagine Cactus Wonder is probably possible in the next part. But anyway, I'm terribly sorry if it's really long. We kind of got a bit carried away there, but I really wanted to get this done and this. But my God, what are these two crafts, man? This has killed my resources. I got so much clearing up and sorting out to do. Oh my God. Right. Wish me the best of luck. Bye. I need to go to bed, man. It's always nighttime on this world, I swear.